Welcome if this is your first time to the channel. Today we are listening to Robert Horry push back on JJ Redick. Remember, Robert Horry, Laker great. Won 3 rings with the Los Angeles Lakers. Got 7 rings, I think, all together. But JJ Redick criticizes Luka Doncic, and everybody on ESPN just goes with that criticism and start to blame Luka. Robert Horry actually has pushed back. He's talking to Shannon Sharpe. He's going to push back on JJ Redick talking crazy about Luka. We're going to listen to it. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Click that like button because that's how they push the video. Let's go.
Redick said the Lakers have to get in championship shape. There are individuals that were phenomenal, that were in phenomenal shape. There are certainly ones that could have been in better shape. We've got to get in championship shape. Rob, are you a fan of JJ publicly taking shots? Because we know who he's talking about.
Hey, first of all, what does JJ know about championship shape? Has he ever won a championship?
Shots.
He ain't won no title.
That's what I just want to know what is championship shape. That's all I'm asking. You know,
Talk about it, Rob.
Do you know what championship shape is? Because for me, when you talk about championship shape, that means you've been there, done that. And you talk about championship shape, that shit starts in the summertime, then it goes in the training camp, and then that goes through in the season. If you want someone in championship shape, you don't take the last 3 games off because you say, okay, I'm going to get some rest. You use those games to get in shape.
Right.
And so for me, I don't know why he said that, because you already think about Luka already in the point where he's all mentally all screwed up because of the way Dallas got rid of him.
Right.
And he got to sign an extension. Ooh. He might take that as a shot as him. He out. So I don't know why he said that. You know, it's just the weirdest thing to me.
I think the thing, but it seems to me now. You like I said, Rob, you know basketball bodies, and you know you've been there. But it seems to me every year Luka wears down and he's limping more and more in the playoffs. We saw that this year. We saw that last year against some of the teams. There was wondering, well, is Luka gonna play? And we saw him in Boston. It seems like every year his body wears down once he gets to the playoffs.
So Shannon start caping, of course, right? And Shannon putting the blame on Luka. We already knew that about Luka. When the trade happened, we knew that about Luka. Like, yo, he got to get in better shape. But he is their best player. It's clear. It ain't a debate. It ain't like it's a 1-2 Kobe Shaq thing where somebody else is closing. No. Luka Doncic is their best player. Flat out. It ain't even close. To come out and publicly put the blame on him is wrong. Robert Horry then called out JJ like, yo, dog, you out there looking crazy playing dudes the whole second half, and you ain't never won no championships. Not when you was a player, not when you got this coaching job this year. You ain't never won no championships. So you saying championship shape, you don't even know what that's like. And then Robert Horry brings up the great fact that they want Luka to make an extension or to accept an extension. He just got out to LA. You criticizing him publicly. What if Luka come out and go, hey, I want a championship coach. Get up out of here. That's what he should do. It's like, why are you being critical of me? You didn't come out and say nothing about LeBron. If he would have came out and said, yo, we had some players that disappeared in the 4th quarter of the last 2 games, everybody would have knew he was talking about LeBron. But he wouldn't come out and say that because LeBron gave JJ Redick the job. So them two are together. And then you got Luka out there who's going to take all the blame. Shannon Sharpe is definitely a LeBron guy. So he's going to put all the blame on Luka too. Knowing LeBron choked the last 2 games in the 4th quarter. In the first 2 games, he didn't show up at all. And they just trying to blame Luka. The media always do this. Salute to Robert Horry for pushing back on this goofy narrative of, yeah, they only lost because Luka wasn't in shape. No, just like Luka don't play defense, Austin Reeves don't play no defense. LeBron James don't play no defense. Y'all told me LeBron could guard 1 through 5. And then I watched Rudy Gobert look like he was playing on the Monstars in Space Jam or something. He out there getting 20-something rebounds and 20-something points. Like, come on, man. The rebounds is one thing. But then you look, you go, hold on. Rudy Gobert scored 27 points? That's crazy. It messed up all my bets. I'm like, nobody bet Rudy Gobert to have 27. Like, man, what we doing? So, you know, they got to stop with this. They got to stop trying to put all of it on Luka. It's not Luka's fault. He's y'all best player going forward. That's the player that you need to be supporting. Not JJ Redick, who can be replaced quick, right? You can't replace Luka with another Luka. You can replace JJ Redick with a championship coach, since he's talking about championships. And LeBron is for it. He's replaceable too. You get off LeBron. Y'all did that experiment. It got you one ring in the bubble. Great. Time to get off that experiment. Hey, send him back to Cleveland. He'll go. If Cleveland lose this series, he probably go back to Cleveland anyway. They already got a great team. He go right in and try to get him another championship. It's perfect. Because now on the Lakers, he then exhausted all them possibilities. He had Anthony Davis quit on his team. He done traded AD. He traded all their young players away. Now the team ain't going to be left with nothing. He going to opt out, go to Cleveland, and now he's on a stacked team again. Because that's his thing, right? LeBron just want to play on stacked teams. The media don't want to put anything on LeBron. They playing the dozens, right? And don't want to admit that. Like, hey, they lose. It ain't never LeBron's fault. Let's go down the line. Russell Westbrook, it was his fault. Kevin Love, his fault. AD, his fault. Kyrie Irving, his fault. Chris Bosh, his fault. Now Luka, his fault. You know, it's crazy to me, man. But y'all let me know y'all thoughts about this down in the comments. Salute to Robert Horry pushing back on JJ Redick. Do you think JJ Redick should have came out and publicly disrespected Luka and tried to put the blame on Luka? And what you think about the media putting the blame on Luka too? You see how Shannon came right in and tried to put it all on Luka. So that's just what they do. Make sure y'all subscribe to the channel. As always, if this your first time here, click that like button. Y'all be easy, be safe,